Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, gashes do better upon them.
Turn, turn.
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. Get thee back! My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words.
He has no words.
My voice is
His voice is
in my sword.
in his sword.
The bloodier villain
The bloodier villain
than terms can give
than terms can give.
thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenching air, with thy keen sword and press, as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou hast still served tell thee Macbeth was rose from his mother's womb, untimely ripped, untimely ripped.
Birth out my better part of men, and be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in double sense. They keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and to live to be the show and gaze out. The time will have thee, as rare our monster stars, upon a pole, and under it. Hear me, see the tyrant?
I'll not yield to kiss the ground before your Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham would be come to Dunson end, and thou oppose being of no woman bored, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold it off!
I would the friends we missed were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son. Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his promise confirmed, in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he, and I as many sons as I have hairs. I would not wish them to a fair death. And so his knell is nulled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so, God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands in some accursed head, the time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's throne, that speak my salutation in their minds, voice I desire, aloud with mine. Hail, King, of Scotland.
Hail, King of
Hail, King of Scotland.
Expensive time. Before we reckon with our several loves, my thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which will be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. who is thought by self and violent hands, took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
I was charged with blood of thine already.
Is that my line?
Yeah.
Yes!
Thou losest labor. Thou losest labor. For to cow my better part of man, and be these tyrants, and cursed be the tongue that tells me so. For to cow my better part of man.
You could have continued that.
But
Forget for a second.
and-
Just swing, all right?
is it? And
And
be
be
these.
Juggling fiends.
I know. I didn't even get to end. Okay, and be these. I was gonna say something with two. Cursed be the tongue that tells me no good, I'm not better for man. Be these juggling fiends. No more believed. Okay, and then that polter. That
I should have worn my pants like this.
man. And be. And be these juggling fiends!